Hi guys, it's me again. Today I will be showing you this tutorial on how I dyed my hair. In this video I'll be featuring extensions from VPFashion. It's very three-dimensional. It has many hues and colors in it, and it's very simple and pretty easy to do, but it looks like it's complicated. It actually isn't. You will need a big bottle of white conditioner to mix with the dye and make it more pastel. You're also going to need 3 plastic bowls, 1 for each color. You also need 3 different colors of semi-permanent hair dye. Today I'm using Ion Color Brilliance Brights in Magenta and Pravana Vivids in purple and blue. And finally, you will need some mixing tools. I have 2 separate ones. You can have 3 if you really don't want the colors to mix together. And here are the extensions I'm using. They're from VPFashion. They're 100% real human hair. They came to me as a very white blonde color, but as you can see, I've re-dyed them many times. And now they're this kind of silvery grayish color. First step, I'm going to start by putting the conditioner in 3 separate bowls, and then I am mixing the dye. I mix it very slowly. I only add like 1 dot at a time and then slowly build up the color, because if you start out as a really bright color, it's hard to get back to a pastel unless you add more conditioner. And I always run into the point where I'm just like, oh crap, I'm completely out of conditioner, so I have to run to the store and buy more, and that's super annoying. Now for the actual dyeing. The technique I'm using here, I'm going to be weaving in and out of the strands. Here, I'll show you here. I take every other strand and I'm going to be dyeing them each a different color. So here I'm separating them. This is a very random process. The strands do not need to be equally divided. So with this weft, I decided to start out by dyeing it purple on every other strand. The only thing to keep in mind when dyeing the extensions is to make sure that the same color does not end up next to each other. So every other color, it can be either pink, purple, blue, or purple, blue, pink. Any color combination is fine, just make sure that 2 strands do not end up being the same color and next to each other. So now I'm doing the pink. And then blue will be what's left. So I think for this weft, I decided to do a pink, purple, pink, blue color pattern. Random is good, especially when it comes to hair. If the dyeing is very uniform, it can tend to look somewhat artificial, and that's not really the look I'm going for in this case. So here's the next weft. It's slightly bigger. It has 4 clips instead of 3. So for my hair, I decided to have more purple in it than any other color. So for this weft, I put in more of the other colors other than purple, just to mix it up a little. For the 4 single wefts, these are 2 of them. I decided to cut them in half and dye each half a different color, and I chose the colors to be pink and blue. For the other 2 single wefts, I just decided to dye them all purple. Here they are all completed. As you can see, no 2 of the same colors are next to each other. It's all pretty random. Now I'm going to re-dye my actual hair. So since purple is my base color, I'm gonna dye my whole head purple. The same purple that I used to dye the extensions. I start off by parting my hair in 2, straight down the middle, and I work section by section. So when I dye my hair, I usually start at the front and work my way to the back. side's done, time for the other side. Both sides are done. I take the rest of the dye and slather it on the back of my head to catch any spots that I may have missed. I like to leave it in for as long as possible to really get that color in and make it last longer. But for this tutorial, I'm only leaving it in for about 30 minutes. So here are the extensions. The dye has been sitting in it for about an hour now. And here they are, blow dried and ready to go. So here they are in my head, uncurled. Personally, I think they look way better when they're curled. This goes for like most extensions. They blend in with the hair more naturally and they're more shiny and more iridescent. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked this video and want more hair dye videos in the future, please leave a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!